So hi guys, I want to welcome you to or back to my channel, Sunset Songs, where here I talk about my personal journey with the law of attraction, where the idea of the law of attraction is the idea or the theory, whatever you want to call it, that like attracts like. If you think positive, if you do positive things, you are going to attract positive things into your life. But in turn, if you do negative things, you think negative thoughts. Thoughts make things. If you think negative thoughts, in turn, you're going to attract negative things and negative outcomes into your life. You're going to draw in the negative people, the negative stuff that you don't want in life into your life by doing and thinking negative things. So anyhow, if you look at the date right here, to yesterday would have been Friday, December 31st, 2021. And if you think about that, and you can see it right here on the paper that I've written out, that would have made Friday, December 31st, 2021, New Year's Eve. So now it is actually Saturday, January 1st, 2022. So we're minutes within the new year right now. I had started making this video just a little bit ago, but I had a couple bloopers or whatever. Things just weren't flowing right, so I started the video all over again. But if I had kept the video rolling, then you would have heard the fireworks in the background. Now it seems like they've calmed down. I don't see any fireworks or anything, but I saw beautiful colors that you would see. I talk about nature and the elements and all types of different things on my channel. I saw colors like green goes along, or it is the color of the heart chakra. I saw blue. Friday is the day for the throat chakra, which is the color blue. I just saw colors of the chakras just all over the sky because, from the fireworks from New Year's coming in. But anyhow, guys, I want to take some time and just wish you a very happy new year. With that being said, this is a time where people are out doing things. You would think people are out doing things, but of course COVID-19 is still going on, so you can see my mask right here. But people are out doing things. There's hors d'oeuvres, there's drinks flowing, there's champagne, there's wine, lots of different things going on. People are kissing in the new year, or they already have kissed in the new year. That type of deal. For me, and not to say that I'm going to say this, my channel here is new on YouTube. And not to say that I'm hoping that my channel will grow bigger here in 2022. I don't have a lot of videos up, and it's not to say that anybody would necessarily be worried about who I am or me telling a story necessarily, because I have to grow my channel and get subscribers, so on and so forth. And I hope that will happen here in the new year of 2022. I'll say it's already mine. But I am here to talk a little bit, and it's going to be a little bit of a story time. It may not be that important, at this moment, but hopefully as the year goes on, maybe people will be more interested in the story that I have to tell. I don't know how anybody else feels right now, but when it comes to plans and all that, this is a time for plans. This is a time for partying, and you see things laid out here. I always try to make my videos, the layout, the setup, eye-catching or pretty, whatever you want to call it, attention grabbing, whatever you want to call it. I hope that you like the way I have things laid out. This is all about my journey, and I'm actually making this video in my car. I'm actually making the video in my car. This video is, I'm winging it. I'm winging this video. Everything that I'm saying is just right off the top of my head. I didn't have this video planned. Basically because I had other plans for what I wanted to do tonight. I had, there have been so many other New Year's Eves where I wanted to go out, or I wanted to do this or do that, go to a party. And guys, I'm making this video tonight basically because next year on New Year's Eve, or just later on in the year, I want to be able to come back and see what I was doing on New Year's Eve. I want to be able to remember it. This isn't like the biggest event. It's an uneventful night, whatever. But I wanted to be able to go back and track what I did on New Year's Eve. Basically, by making this video, I don't have to write in my diary. I don't have to keep up with a journal tonight. I don't have to do all that writing, because I can just come back and this is basically like a video diary for myself. If nobody else watched this, then if nobody else viewed this video, I could always just come back and look and see what I did. And that's just kind of important to me. So anyhow, if you're watching this video, I do appreciate it. But this video isn't going to be about techniques or tips or anything like that. This is just about where I am right now on January the 1st, 2022. And to compare this a couple of months down the road, or 6 months down the road, or to compare it next year. Where am I going to be next year? What's going to be in my life? What new people, whatever. How many subscribers will I have? I don't know. All that's to be foreseen. I'll say the best is already mine. I'm wishing the same to you. But again, there have been so many New Year's Eves where there were things that I wanted to do. There were things I wanted to do. I wanted to go out. I wanted to get dressed up. If you can look at this is just a doll. This is just a Barbie doll's dress, or doll's dress. You can see shoes here. You see makeup here. You see perfume here. You see lipstick. You see mascara. You see, a noisemaker. You see a crown. A queen's crown. Whatever. It's just, these are just things that, a woman might grab, and put on, to get ready, to go out on a night on the town. She might put this stuff on, before she's getting ready to go out on a hot date, or to a restaurant, or whatever. I'm not even going to lie. This year for New Year's, truthfully, I really didn't want to go out. If I had of dressed up, and sometimes I do that, I will basically have a date with myself. I don't mind doing it. If I had my way this year for New Year's, I would have just had a date with myself. And basically that's what I'm doing. It's just, I don't have any makeup on. If I turn the camera around, you wouldn't see any makeup on. I have made videos where I've actually got lipstick on. It just makes me feel pretty. It just makes me feel that way. I would have done that tonight, but there were other things, other obligations, things that I had to take care of. And, other people I had planned, there was somebody that I had planned possibly going out with, or just meeting up with this person. It didn't work out because that person had to work. You know what? That was perfectly fine with me. I had no problem with it this year. I just kind of really, this year, for one of the first times in my life, this year, last year was just like a stuffy kind of year. I didn't get a lot of time to myself. And you could go back and look at my video for Thanksgiving, where basically I said that I was inviting whoever in to my home for like a little intimate dinner for Thanksgiving. Just kind of pretending if you didn't have anywhere to go for Thanksgiving, then you could just pull up a chair at my table at my house. Come on into my house and have a turkey dinner with stuffing and mashed potatoes and gravy, whatever, the trimmings, things that would go along with Thanksgiving, pumpkin pie, apple pie, whatever. You might want to go check out the video. But in that video, I said some things like talking about spending time with your family and different things like that. And it's not to say that I'm not thankful for family. I actually don't have a lot of family. But sometimes things just kind of, you get overwhelmed by things sometimes. At least I know everybody gets overwhelmed by things. And I may have said things in the video, and they weren't wrong. I mean, I was just talking about being thankful, for your family, your friends, all that different type of thing, and other things. You could go back and watch the video. But anyhow, guys, just for tonight, I'm not even gonna lie. This New Year's Eve, I just wanted to spend time alone. I just wanted to basically, you can see a candle right here. I'm in my car, so I can't light that candle. I can't light that candle because my car might blow up. You know what I mean? I can't light the candle. If I had my way, I'd be somewhere burning my sage. I'd be clearing negative energy out. I would clear negative energy out with sage. I'd be burning maybe some incense. I might be burning a peppermint stick right now. I would just have a ton of candles lit around me right now, and I'd be making a bunch of wishes. You don't have to wait till your birthday to make a wish. Tonight I think is a pretty magical night for wishing. I'm out in my car, so I guess I could look up and see if I could find a star or two and see if I could make a wish. But really, I just kind of wanted to be in my house and just kind of chill. Have some downtime, some chill time. I would have been the belle of my own ball, really. It really just didn't happen that way. It just didn't happen that way. And I'll tell you another time that I wanted the same thing and it didn't happen. And my channel, I'm not going to say that there won't be some videos that I will make that will be for children. I may make a couple videos. I might make some craft videos or something where it might be a craft that you could do with your children. But for the most part, a lot of my videos, I'm just going to just come out just to be safe. I'm just going to say, most of my videos are not for children. Because this is about my personal journey and I'm going to be talking about a lot of different things. I made a video during the summer for the summer solstice. And I talked about, what was going on at summer solstice. Summer solstice, I'm kind of new to all these different things. I'm learning about the law of attraction. I work with the elements of nature and all this, that, and the third. I'm learning lots of different things. So the way I understand summer solstice, and guys, I'm winging this, and this is a lot of ranting and raving and just, what should I say? I'm chanting. I don't know. I'm just putting a lot out here tonight. I'm just putting a lot out. I'm alone in my car and I love my car, guys. I love my car. There's somebody that I have liked ever since I was a little girl. It was a celebrity. And I actually read his book. And in his book, he just described an area in his house or in his childhood home. As he got older, there was a place in the house where everybody in the house didn't like this particular room in the house. I don't know if it was maybe the basement. I don't think it was the basement. It was some room in the house. I remember reading the book. It was a book about his life. He wrote about his life. He described this room in the house, the big house that he lived in, he grew up in, as he became a teenager, and he's going through all these different changes that he went through. He talked about, his first intimate time, being with a female young lady, whatever. Um, he basically just described this room, and to everybody else, nobody else in the house liked this room because it was cold. Maybe it seemed lonely, maybe it was far away from everybody, but it just became like a sacred spot for him because he knew when he went to that room, nobody was going to bother him. He could go to that room and it basically just became his hideaway. He could have that room and he could bring girls in that room. And because he was so attractive, maybe the room wasn't, the house was beautiful. He had pictures of his house, of the house that he grew up in the book. But this particular room just wasn't the best laid out room, whatever, cold, whatever. But the guy, I mean, I'm reading the book. I grew up liking looking at this guy and thinking he was attractive. I know that young ladies, when he was growing up, found him to be attractive. So the girls, they wouldn't pay any mind. The room maybe wasn't the best looking room because, see, he was good looking. He was good. He was the best looking. So they wanted to come and chill with him. So they would come and spend time with him, and, things would go on. So this place became just, it was so special to him. I feel the same way about my car. I love my home. But when I come out my car, I feel like I can make my videos. It's private. I come out in my car sometimes and just hold my tarot cards just so I can put energy in my cards. I may not do a reading because I can't, put sage in my car and all that different type of thing. I can't light my candles in my car. But I will come out in my car. And that was a part of my plan as well. I wanted to have my hands on my tarot cards tonight. Or going into the new year. I didn't get to do it. What I basically did, I was looking at the main desire of my heart tonight. As the new year was coming in, that's what I did. And the main desire of my heart, guys, is basically under, I'm going to say, this magic carpet. If you look at this cloth, to me, it kind of looks like a magic carpet. Or we're going on a magic carpet ride in my car. This is my car. To me, this looks like a magic carpet. This is kind of like a magic carpet ride. I don't know what's going to happen in this new year. I'm basically saying that there are some things that are already mine. The main desire of my heart, it's said in the law of attraction that you really shouldn't let people know what the desires of your heart, what they are. You really shouldn't let people know, because the proof, if you look at this candle, the proof is in the pudding. Just let them know with the results. So I'm not putting out with the desire of my heart. It makes basically like a vision board, whatever. I'm not showing everybody, what it is. I don't tell everybody, my plans. Kind of move in silence. But it's under here. But guys, I don't want to get off the subject. I don't know what's going to happen in this new year. It's basically a magic carpet ride. That's the way I look at it. I say that some things are already mine. But again, for me, just like I said, just like this guy, I mean, I like to come out in my car because I know that I can have like perfect peace out here in my car. I can have perfect peace in my car. I can talk to my tarot cards. I can, shuffle my tarot cards. I don't have to do a reading. I don't do a reading without clearing out energy, like burning sage or a cinnamon stick, or burning my candles, just doing something to clear away negative energy. I don't feel like there's probably much negative energy in this car unless it's my own negative energy, but that's just the way I feel personally. But I just feel a lot of comfort when I come in my car. I feel like I can just let it all go when I come in my car. So I just kind of felt called to just come out my car tonight and just chill and spend my New Year's Eve, at least the last little bit of it, alone. To listen to music. My channel is called Sunset Songs. It's all about the song in your heart. I like to listen to music, chill out. And when I play music in my car, it sounds so amazing. It sounds so amazing in my car. And I can just sit out here and just gather myself and just think. And basically, that's what I wanted to do tonight. That was my real big plan for the night. I did have other plans what I wanted to do, but they didn't come together that way. I can think of so many other New Year's Eves where I would have wanted to go out and I wanted to be around people, but it didn't work out that way. This year, I just wanted to chill alone, and just like it didn't work out the way I wanted to other times, I'm finding that this year, when I just wanted to chill alone, not say anything against anybody, but sometimes as a woman, and probably even as a dude, guys have a man cave. A woman might, you might call it a she shelter. This might be my she shelter. I'm sitting out here, 12 o'clock in the morning. Guys, this is witching hour. You know what witching hour is? I'm not even going to call that in. I'm not going to call that in. I'm going to say I'm protected. You know what I mean? I'm out in my car making this video and sharing the first moments of New Year's Day 2022, making this video with you guys. If you're watching this video, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. But life is what happens when you're making other plans. My plan basically was to light my candles and just be in my house and just chill and do that. Again, it's not against anybody. I love my family. I love the people I live with. But just for this moment, there's some moments I feel like sometimes you might just want to chill alone. I can even say that it would have been, I didn't have, I could think of like a man or somebody that I would might want to spend time with right now. But if I couldn't spend time with that man, that particular man, I'm just being real. This is an adult conversation here that I'm putting out here. Um, then I just wanted to be alone. Tomorrow, different story. It's tomorrow a different thing. Once daylight comes in, different thing. I probably would want to be around the people that I'm with, staying with, or I live with, whatever. But just for New Year's Eve, I just wanted to have like a million candles around me, take like a spiritual bath, listen to my music, just chill out. But it didn't work out that way. And it's funny how things work out like that. Um, it's funny how things work out like that. But life is what happens when you're making other plans. Life is what happens when you're making other plans. But I'm going to speed it up a little bit more, tell you a couple other little things that I wanted to say. Another idea for coming into the new year, one thing that I definitely wanted to do, I wanted to start out my channel fresh with the new year. I wanted to start making videos about angel numbers. I do have previous videos up on my channel right now about the angel number 911. That is the first angel number I ever, that's the first angel number that ever found its way into my life. I didn't know about angel numbers until I kept seeing 911. So that's a very special number to me. But starting with the new year, I wanted to start out fresh, and that was going to be the first thing that I was going to do for, you hear that, guys? There's some fireworks. I just want you to hear that. To me, this is like a romantic moment. It's like a romantic moment. Maybe, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but to me, that it's like a romantic moment because it's kind of intimate. Um, we're never going to have this moment again. Time is so precious. We're never going to have this moment again. It's never going to be this day again. And just to hear the fireworks. That's why I wanted to make this video. Because we're never going to have this moment again, and I did want to share this video and spend this time with whoever around the world has chose to watch this video and share this moment with me. I'm alone right now. I wanted to be alone, But at the same time, by making this video, I'm not alone. I don't know where my voice is being heard right now. And to me, that's very special. It means a lot to me. And I want to thank you, whoever's watching this video right now. I hope that you will leave a comment. I hope that you will click and subscribe. This isn't about tips or techniques really tonight. This is just about the moment that it is right now. That this today is it's New Year's Day. It's this 2022, the first day of the first moments of 2022, and how blessed we are through what's going on, the pandemic, COVID-19. I hear the numbers are going up like crazy. I just had a conversation with a family member, and she told me about somebody that we know that's, a fairly young person. She's in the hospital right now, fighting COVID-19, or, dealing with this sickness. It's nothing really to be played with. If you've made it to 2022 to this day, don't you feel like a chosen one? No matter what, don't you kind of feel like a chosen one? I hear this thing about chosen ones all over in the law of attraction and with The Secret, and just in the spiritual community of a chosen one. And I don't want to start a big thing, but don't you just feel like a chosen one, just naturally, just because you made it to this day? How special just to make it to a new day is. It, to me anymore, that's like automatically like you're a chosen one, because you were chosen. You were blessed with this day, with this moment. We don't know. So anyhow, I just want to say Happy New Year, and thank you for tuning in and watching. I hope you will click and subscribe, leave a comment, say what you did, whatever's on your mind. I hope that people will start to say something, so I know that I'm being heard. I see that there are views. I know that I need to look into learning how to make the videos and all, but I'm winging it. I'm new to this, and I'm having so much fun doing it. But again, I wanted to start this year out with angel number videos. With this day of first day of January, the first day of the new year, I wanted to make an angel number, or I wanted to talk about the number 11. And I think the number 11 is a master number. It's a pretty big deal. That's where I wanted to start, because today is the first day. So that's 11. That's where I wanted to start. Come up for January the 11th, which would be the first month, 11th day. I wanted to make an angel number video about the angel number 111. I see that number a lot. I see the angel number 111 a lot. I wanted to make a video, and I'm still going to try that. In this month of January, I want to make those two videos. I want to make a video about either like I'd like to make a video about life path numbers in this year as well. So I would start out with life path number 1, and then do something with the number 11. And you see what I'm saying? And then come February, then do life path number 2. Work on the angel number 222. So with that being said, I'm going to go into telling you that I saw some pretty amazing angel numbers, even in the last couple of days. Was it this morning? Yes, it was not this morning, but on New Year's Eve, I had fell asleep, and went into New Year's Eve. And I had a lot of things on my mind before I went to sleep. Somebody actually did something to me that this person, I can kind of consider this person to be like a friend. And they did something which I know it shouldn't even be a surprise to me. And I'm ranting and raving, guys. I'm just ranting and raving. I'm sharing this moment with you. This is about my journey. somebody just did something to me. And I've known this person for years. We hang out, whatever. They did something to me. And the thing about it is, this person, they just have a way in doing things. Like, we're on the same level. We've known each other a long time. We like some of the same music. We like doing some of the same things. We were born in the same decade. We have a lot of things in common, things like that. But just the way this person is, it never, I don't know if to say if it surprises me or what, that just somebody can be this way. And the thing about it is, this person doesn't see what they do. They don't see it, like the wrong in it. It's just, to them, it's just, it's the only way to be. I'll go into it more, in other videos, but I will, these phones have a way, and you'll say something, and then, the phone, your phone, there's algorithms and things in your phone, and your devices is kind of like, what I mean. So the next thing I know, I'll be talking about this person, and for whatever reason, I'm talking about this person at one point, and the next thing I know, I'm looking at my phone, and all these videos on YouTube comes up about a narcissist, what a narcissist is, what the signs of a narcissist. Do you get what I'm saying? So anyhow, this person had just did something to me, so it put me in this mood. It made me feel some type of way, and so I went to bed, and I slept on it. And when I woke up, I just had a million thoughts running through my mind, and I couldn't go back to sleep. Guys, there is this particular angel number. I'm going to tell you right now, it's 227. So I would probably make that video next month about the angel number 227 and what it means, because next month will be February. That's the number. It's 2, the second month. So that would be the month that I would make a video on angel number 227. That angel number follows me everywhere. It's nothing for me to see that number. 227 used to be a show that used to come on back in the 80s. It was a show, 227. There was one, Regina King, I think her name is. She was real young. She was a real young teenage girl on that program, on that show. I said program, on that show. Jackie, I think that she was on the show. But 227, that number follows me everywhere. For whatever reason, I'm laying in bed. I had no idea what time it was. I got up in the middle of the night. My phone had been charging. I went over and I looked at my phone. And when I took my phone off the charger, I just looked at my phone. It was 2:27 in the morning. I was like, wow, I couldn't believe it. Wow. I mean, I was laying in bed with all these thoughts on my mind. And then it's like I was meant to go. It's like I woke up at this time and it had all these things on my mind. And it's like I went to look at the phone. I'm like, wow, this must mean just everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to work itself out. I need to stop worrying. That's what angel numbers, I feel, are all about. They have a message for you. And that's basically the way I looked at it when I saw the number. I'm just like, wow. I said, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I know that everything's going to work out for the best. Guys, I hope you can hear the fireworks in the background. So that happened, and that was amazing. It made me feel amazing. So then from there, I can look back, the day before, I'm going to say it was the day before. I usually don't see the angel number 1111. Well, I saw 1111 on, was it Christmas Eve? I saw it on Christmas Eve on a register when I went to the grocery store. I saw 1111. I was checking on some things, to see how much something was or whatever. I asked the lady, whatever. And I happened to look at the register and it had rung up to 1111. I still had more things that I was adding on, but at that moment when I looked, it was at $11.11. 11:11. The next day, I think it was, I looked at the clock, I believe it at like 11:11. Then turn around, like I said, maybe not New Year's Eve, but the day before, either New Year's Eve or the day before, I saw the angel number. I saw 11:11 in the morning. I looked at my phone. It was 11:11. I'm sorry, 11:11 at night. And then 12 hours later, at 11:11, I looked at my phone. It was 11:11. And it said that when you see that angel number, that's like a very common angel number, but I don't see it often. But I'm starting to see it more now that we're going into 2022. I saw 11:11, and it said that when you see that, basically you are exactly where you are supposed to be in life. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Like, don't question things. Just go with the flow. And if you look at it, it looks like a portal. It looks like double doors, like doors. If you look at an 11 and then the other 11, it looks like a portal, like you're walking through a gate or something. Like the best is yet to come. Like you're walking the path, and you're on the right path. The best is yet to come. Keep your head up and keep going. Stop worrying about everything. Things are falling into place. They're working out for you. But guys, I just wanted to share this stuff with you. But that's basically how I wanted to start the new year. It didn't work out that way. But I will be starting my angel number videos. That's the route. That's the way I want to go. And I do have another thing that I'm going to be making up. And it actually has to do with pumpkins. I said it before, in a previous video, but I'm going to add a kind of a Cinderella kind of twist on it. So guys, I hope that these things sound interesting to you. I hope that you'll choose to click and subscribe. If you don't want to click and subscribe, just come back and take a look. I hope that you will share my videos. I know that I have a lot of things that I need to do. I need to add whatever, but I just have things laid out here. I try to make my videos as pretty as I can, as pretty as possible. This basically just looks like you were going out on a night on the town. If you had plans to do that. And this was the time to really be doing that. I don't know how people are feeling about it because COVID-19 is going on. Maybe it'll be a different situation next year. I didn't feel necessarily comfortable with the whole thing. I'm still sporting a mask. I can't help it. Now, I'm sorry. You see my floor. I need to clean it, but this is about my journey, and I try to keep my car clean, but hey, you move around and you do things, and you're moving and shaking with your car. So, and it's cold. So, I'm trying to keep it as clean as I can, but this is the way it has worked out. I am winging it, but this basically was just a quick setup, a quick video. I just want to remember where I was, at this time. It's a very special time. Whoever is watching this video, let's just say, I just want to say this with you. This is just something that I often say. When I wake in the morning, a lot of times, or just when I get a chance, or especially when I'm getting ready to read my tarot cards, whatever, or with the start of a new day, the end of a day, I just always say thank you for the sacred time, the sacred space, and this sacred opportunity to say thank you again. A moment is a moment, and a moment in time you'll never get back. And I just want to say thank you for spending this moment with me. It means a lot to me. So, guys, I hope that you are having a very, very nice New Year's. Happy New Year's, guys. Take care.